Good morning. This is just a very quick message today. I will do a longer one later, hopefully. But I've got a very busy day ahead. But I wanted to just pop on and do a quick message for you. So let's see what you're up to today, shall we? What is going on today in your energy? What is happening for you? You have Root Girl and the Disowned Self. You know what's really interesting? Every time I get this card out, it's always in the reverse position. So I feel like this is a message for someone that is reclaiming themselves. You are acknowledging and embracing your shadow qualities. So this is like the parts that you may have rejected about yourself when you were younger. For some of you, this could actually be if you've gone through the portal of being diagnosed with ADHD or something like that. I feel like something has happened recently that's made you feel really validated in yourself, and you've got to a point now where you're not making a pledge to yourself. You're never going to disown yourself again. You're never going to see yourself as the problem in every situation. This is you kind of going like, no, I'm rooted in myself. I know who I am, and I know I have these qualities about me, and certain things that you are now noticing. It's okay to be like that. It's not an issue to be like that. However, there is also responsibility. This is you also being able to take the lead and to guide. So don't allow those shadow qualities to keep you locked in a space of, oh, well, I couldn't possibly take responsibility for this, or I couldn't possibly do that. This is about you actually having the courage to take a risk here, to actually lift yourself up, to rise, and to be sort of like, this is what I need to do. And this is bringing a major shift and a major change into your life, because you are rooted down between your light qualities and your shadow qualities. You are bringing it together. You're alchemizing this within you. And it's giving you that power. And this power is going to be coming through your voice. It's going to be coming through the things that you're saying. I feel like you're going to be saying things that you wouldn't normally say, or that you never thought you would possibly be able to say. For some of you, this is actually speaking from the heart. I feel like this is actually speaking in quite a vulnerable way, in a way that you are feeling like you're potentially leaving yourself wide open to be hurt or to be rejected. However, it's honesty, it's truth. It is how you really, really feel. So that is why it's coming out. So let's see what the tarot cards are telling us about this. Yes. If you are deciding on allowing and expressing something here about yourself, perhaps to other people, maybe it's to your workplace or something like that, you'll know what it is. It's going to bring things into completion. It's going to allow things to actually have a new chapter to it. This is you kind of taking the lead. And I feel like, when you were younger, or even not that long ago, you may have been like, oh, I can't lead anything. I can't be the one to make the decisions here. But since you've alchemized and made peace with your inner child, or all the versions of yourself here, it's brought you to a place where you're like, I'm not going to disown myself again. And for some of you, this is actually going to lead to opportunities that bring a lot of stability, that are going to help you to feel secure. It starts with joy. It starts with excitement. It starts with the communication. It starts with you actually opening your voice and being sort of like, this is how I feel and this is what I need. And that's new for you. I feel like that's really, really new for you. Now, everything fell down there. I feel like with Haglaz in the middle as well, this is going to create like a tower moment. It's going to make things maybe feel a little bit destructive to start with. But the reason it's going to feel like that is because of other people's inability to grasp what you're saying, because you may be pulling your energy away from them because of this. There may be a masculine in your life, and this could be someone who's actually fairly immature or younger. They could just be a younger person. They don't have to be immature. But it's almost like, I feel like they're going to challenge you over this. I feel like they're going to be sort of like, hang on a minute, what are you don't normally act like this. You don't normally say these things or do these things. So you may be having a conversation with that person, but you're standing your ground with them, I've got the Lovers coming out on here. So this is going to lead you to needing to make a choice, maybe even around this person here. I feel like there's something that you've heard them say or that they've done that is not really very friendly, or very respectful towards you. So there is this idea of needing to make a choice. Now, as it's come out in the Lovers, I feel like it's very difficult, because you wouldn't want, this is someone you wouldn't want to kind of kick out of your life. For some, I feel like this is a son, actually, or, you know, a younger person that looks up to you. And there's a feeling of disappointment coming from this energy. What else can we tell you? Okay, but I feel like this person's actually going to apologise to you and basically say, yes, you know, they realised that they were wrong. They were making demands on you, maybe your time or your energy, but they were making demands in a way of sort of like they're trying to hold on to a version of you that made them feel real in themselves. But this, what you're doing is having an impact. It's like a ripple effect on the people around you. So they will either step away or they will choose to grow, and you will start to see changes in their lives as well. Someone here, if you are single, I don't feel like you're going to be single for much longer. I feel like something is going to happen here. And that's because you've chosen to let go of this, whatever was in your shadow qualities that was having a hold over you, keeping you locked in the past. I feel like you've shed that now. You've let go of that. And that is bringing in now this like quite hasty communication, quite quick communication. So part of this communication that you're bringing forward that I feel is very vulnerable could be about this situation. It could be about like you really expressing the truth of how things are for you. Whoa. And we've got there the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool coming out. So this is somebody having a change of heart or feeling like they know what their responsibility is now. Like you feel some kind of responsibility here, but you're all for it. On my life, I've just realised the Empress just slipped out there, but we've also got the King and the Queen. We've got a counterpart coming through. So I do feel that there is something that really matches your energy that's coming in. I do feel love here. But it's through your communication somehow. And as I was looking at those, the Empress just slipped out of the deck as well. So this is, whoever the feminine is here, I feel like you're about to receive something. And whoever the masculine is here, I feel this real urge of coming forward, of speaking. They've let go, the masculine here is letting go of something from the past they've been holding on to that they thought they would be successful with. But there's a realisation of like, no, there was too much competition or conflict there, so they had to let that go. What have I done with all the cards? I've got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom here as well. So this is suggesting that, you know, again, that masculine I feel has learnt from the karmic lessons and had this realisation of like, things need to change. And that is exactly what is happening. But the female is rising into that. The female here is, I feel, the one that maybe has really accepted and acknowledged those shadow qualities. You both have, by the look of it. But you are about, the feminine is about to receive the communication and the masculine is now ready to bring that communication. There is still an element of doubt here on one or both of you. So I would love to dig deeper into that to find out what is that all about. So if this resonates with you, drop me a DM and I'd love to book you in for a reading. Have a blessed day.